Alright everyone, here we go. Just 3 quick cards with me and a bottom card. I'm in the middle of it's my monthlies. It's my time of the fucking month. I'm grumpy. No, it's my time in the month. I'm in the middle of doing the monthly readings right now. So some of the sideline things I do and stuff like that might lighten up a little bit while I'm doing that, because I got to blow through all 12 signs of the zodiac and take a run around the soulmate cycle. I'm all the way up through Gemini tomorrow. I'm going to be getting to Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and I'm going to try to do Libra as well. If I got any energy left after Cancer, Leo, and Virgo, rip it out of me. But right here at the end of my day today, I thought we'd end with 3 quick cards and a bottom card with me, which you all know usually ends up being about 26 cards. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, I promise you, you're here for a reason. You found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. Nobody finds me online or offline without a goddamn reason. There's always a reason. Got about 50,000 reasons here, but offline I got about 200,000. So I got more subscribers offline than I do online. I promise you. The universe uses me as some sort of conduit. It always has. It's like a weird TV show. I tell people this when they ask me, how do these people cross your paths? You know, I tell people this all the time. It's like this weird TV show where I'm sitting at home, and every episode starts the same. I sit at home, I'm minding my own business, and God knocks on the door, right? Or a character, somebody they get to play God. You know, I don't know, Tom Selleck or something. He knocks on my door on the TV show, and it leaves a dossier. And before I can say, hey, motherfucker, I don't want this, they leave. They're gone. So then I'm stuck with this dossier of this person, and I'm like, okay, all right. And there you go. Literally, that's the story of my life. That's it right there, pretty much. But that person always ends up being something very important to me, too. And I'm sure a lot of you will end up that way as well, one way or another. I learn as much from you guys as you learn from me. But I'm gonna learn you something right now, because I pulled a reading on. This reading's timeless, by the way. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. I don't know if I said that, but I said it then. I asked the universe, because I'm noticing a trend here as I'm pulling the November readings. I'm noticing a trend. It's not like all the readings are the same. They're certainly not. I pulled 3 today. They're completely different for the most part. Especially Taurus's reading, which is the holy shit reading. Oh my God. But I said, what the fuck's going on with the energy? What the hell is happening? There's a lot of astrology pulling on shit. Just between now and the first 5 days of November. We'll leave the 11/11 portal and the damn partial eclipse in Taurus out of it. But just between now and November 5th, there's all sorts of planets changing signs. Mars, Venus, Mercury. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay. So I said, what the fuck's going on? That's what I asked. There is, as crazy as this sounds, and I don't know how it's affecting the Divine Feminine. I haven't had a lot of time to cruise around Twitter. It's my time of the month. That's why I say that here. Don't get pissed at me if I'm not out there. I'm busy. Okay? I'm swimming in this damn connection of yours. It's not fun, but I'm doing it because I want to study the connection and I want to help you. There's hope in the fucking energy. Hope. I'm seeing it. It's underneath everything, in spite of what I might say in your reading. And it's the same kind of shit that I said in the November overview, right? Hopefully everybody watched the November overview. The monthly overview video for all signs is important so you understand your monthly readings and every goddamn energy update that comes after that. It's that damn song. It makes a lot of sense. The one I mentioned in there, Helplessly Hopeless. Helplessly Hopeless. Helplessly hoping, right. I'm sorry, Freudian slip there, but it is a little helplessly hopeless. It's somebody who's realizing that they're lost. And they're fucking choking on hello, because there's hope in the damn energy for a soulmate connection, for soulmates all types, not just your divine masculine. You got other soulmates you're going to meet throughout your life. And it's everywhere. The whole fucking soulmate everything. The soulmate universe beyond just this cycle. There's it's like a storm front of hope that's come in. And underneath all of that, right, I got your soulmate connection right here. the Lover's card, sandwiched between 6 of Wands and the Star of Hope. This is victory after a long battle. It's transformation as well. It's also communication. And I can double say that because underneath it is the Sun. There's happiness and hope. And on top of all of that, and that's buried under a pile of shit, mind you, but it's there. I can't help but feel it. And it gives me a weird, uneasy feeling. It's uneasy to have a pile of shit, somebody with fear to reach out, choking on hello, right? And then underneath it is all this hope and beauty and sun. Yeah, I suppose it does. Underneath the sun is a fucking tower. Yeah, it's all going to come in. That's what's going on with the energy. It's a great big tower of hope. Okay? But it's just got a pile of shit on top of it. Somebody's afraid. Somebody's worried about what you're going to say. And they should be. And they should be. But there is a lot, because there's so much clarity. All right? There's just been nothing but clarity since September's Pisces full moon, Aries full moon in October, and this 11/11 portal energy, which is going to bleed in, and all the planets moving, Mars moving into Scorpio, which is going to supercharge my already Hulk-like powers of energy reading in the goddamn Scorpio season every year. I didn't realize until this morning that Mars was moving into Scorpio. Holy shit. Oh my God, I'm going to be like some kind of crazy cyborg out here. Okay, I'm shuffling the deck right now. 3 quick cards with me. So we're going to find out what all this hope is about. Why is this band of hope running through a pile of shit? Of fear and, I don't know if I should reach out because, I was mean to them, and loss and disappointment. Disappointment. That was a strong energy in somebody's reading. I may have been Aries' reading. I don't remember. Whichever one got the 4 of Cups like 3 times, it just kept coming up. God, that was massive. But there's still hope in it. There was hope underneath it all, and it's an uneasy feeling. Give me 3 cards on this band of hope, universe. What the fuck is it? All right, there we go. 3 cards and a bottom card. Here we go. Well, okay. It wants me to cut the deck, so you get 3 cards, a bottom card, and a before the cut, and an after the cut, and a pre-shuffle. Look at me. I give away a lot of free stuff. I don't have to do giveaways here. You get free cards. Okay, it's Queen of Pentacles before the cut. Yeah, the souls are on board here. Okay? The souls are on board. It's the brains in the 3D that are having some trouble, but the communication is getting through. It's almost indescribable. It really is. And the Ace of Wands, for some reason right now, I don't know if it's the astrology pulling on the energy, or the 11/11 portal doing its job, or everything that's come before it finally doing its job, because the 10/10 party is still winding down. It takes energy a while to dissipate. I don't care what anybody else tells you. They're full of shit. That energy doesn't just go away on 10/11. Okay? It's that party is winding down. There's still some girls with the titties out on the table dancing. It's still a little bit there. And what's going on here? And if you don't know what the party at the 10/10 is, you must be new here and you missed all of October's readings. So I'm sorry, I can't help you. I don't have time to go back over old episodes here. It's the 10/10 portal, basically, the energy of that. The Ace of Wands here, the energy of what's been the problem with these connections for a long time is the soul feels it, and the message gets lost somewhere between the soul and the brain and gets replaced with confusion and fear, or it gets read as confusion and fear. That's pretty typical. They speak different languages, okay, and one is very quiet and one is not. The brain being the one that's not quiet, and that's the one that protects you and puts out all that fear and whatever. For some reason right now, that band of hope is the message from the soul is getting to the brain. And that's part of what the 11/11 portal is opening up, and that's why the readings are coming out the way they are. Let me give this a final shuffle, and we will actually do 3 quick cards and a bottom card. And we'll see what the universe has to say here. It's giving us a nice message as a lead-in. It's giving me the answer I wanted. Okay? It's just instant manifestation here. That's all I'm doing. I'm manifesting information. And when I ask the question, just so everybody knows, because I answered this for somebody the other day, you have to feel it. Okay? When I ask the universe a question, I feel it. I ask it with my soul, not with my... the words can come out of my mouth. It doesn't have anything to do with my brain. My brain is somewhere else. When the way to trick that is when you're asking the question, okay, think about your refrigerator or your toaster or your neighbor. Don't think about what you're doing. Feel what you're doing. All right? Even if you're feeling what you're doing and thinking about your toaster, it doesn't matter. The universe reads feelings. It doesn't really read thoughts that much, strangely enough. It doesn't give them high priority. It does give emotions from the soul high priority, though. So keep that in mind. It's just a tip. Do what you want with it. Ignore it if you want. I don't care. But it's a fact. It's gotten me the life I wanted. All that manifesting. I'll tell you, I did all right. All right. All right. Let's see what we got here. I've done okay. I'm alive. I can get a pizza without a coupon. I'm doing good. In my book, based on how I started out in my early 20s, if I can get a pizza without a coupon, I'm doing good. That's good. All right. I'm all right. No, I did pretty good. I'm all right. All right, here we go. Shuffle on the deck. 3 quick cards and a bottom card. All right, here we go. Okay. Page of Pentacles. There's that fucking tower again. And the 8 of Swords. Yeah, I see it. The bottom card is crossing the tower. It's the 2 of Pentacles, my inbred girl. Ass in the front. Somebody doesn't know. The message is getting from the soul to what's under this. Yeah, it's happening. The message is getting from the soul to the brain. There's a rebirth happening here. There's a reboot. But what that's doing is it's causing all of the fears. I did a reading today, and I don't remember which one. It may have been Aries. I don't know. It may have been Taurus. There was all minor arcana on the table. It was all very 3D. There was very little 5D until I pulled on the energy of how they feel. And in that reading, the angel energy in the astral plane, while that person slept, and while they were awake as well, was basically just pushing them toward communication. So a lot of the energy right now, and you'll see it throughout the November readings, is very 3D. It's very brain. And I had to figure out why that was. It was driving me batshit crazy because I pull on 5D. I'm here. There's no point in using me. There's no point in having a four-wheel drive if you're just going to drive down the street all the time. What the fuck? That's stupid. Just get yourself a car. It gets better gas mileage. You know, I mean, and I'm like, why am I wasting my... If I'm just going to be pulling on 3D, I'm wasted. My energy reading abilities are completely wasted. But it's true. It's what's happening right now. The energy from the soul, the message in the soul, is getting to the brain. And what it's doing is it's bubbling up. It's blowing the nuts off your person, just like this poor little squirrel. It's bubbling up all of the fears, all of the inferiority complex. This girl, she got an inferiority complex. She's a teenager right here on this card. She's got her pants half down, dressed all trendy with a little hood on. She's just trying to be like everybody else, like teenagers do. They try to fit in, right? All teenagers have inferiority complexes. That's why they get into groups and they all dress the same. And they all dress the same here. It helps to boost them up. So, you know, that's kind of what these cards are saying. And it's causing a lot of confusion on the other side. And that confusion is slowing things down. But like I told somebody today, the Wheel of Fortune reading, there's no bankrupt on the wheel. There is a lose a turn, but there's no bankrupt on that Wheel of Fortune. You know, Pat Sajak done took it right off. It's welling up all of the fears that are about inferiority to you, Because the message from the soul, you got two souls, right? In this connection. You got two souls that have connected. They've been talking on one level, and the brains have been talking on the other level. On the soul level, one person, your DM, generally the DM, feels inferior to the DF because the DF has evolved and they've thrived and they're all spiritual and shit, right? On the brain level, in the 3D, it's sort of a flip-flop. The DF, it had kind of an inferiority complex because they got rejected and it damaged their self-worth. But on the DM side, they have some kind of fake ego that makes them think that that was a good thing, some pride and ego and all that. But that's just to mask the fears of what's in the soul of them being inferior. So it's a very complex kind of thing. So what's happening now is we have a connect between the souls and the brains. So the brain is now reading the energy. So all that ego that the DF side or the DM side, the divine masculine side, was using to mask that fear doesn't work even on themselves anymore. It never worked on me. I always saw through it with that damn Queen of Wands that kept coming up with the pretense. But now it doesn't even work on them. They can't get past it, and it's driving them batshit crazy and driving them to want to come in. I mean, some of them, I get this in the energy, some of them might even have cried, kind of a thing. And I know you think, well, my person, the big construction worker, he did no. I'm not saying all of your people cried. That's stupid. But I'm saying it's that kind of emotion they're being forced to feel. And what it's doing is it's driving up all of those fears. It's causing a Tower moment and an Eight of Swords moment and a goddamn inferiority complex and fucking confusion. And that's why the readings are coming out the way they are. So be sure, keep this reading in mind and the overview reading for the month of November when you watch your sign readings. It's very important. This is what I do. I'm here to study the connection. When I see an anomaly, when I'm reading the energy and I see that there's hope underneath all this shit, I want to know why the hope is there. It's one of the things I try to teach all of you. Keep asking why. Always. It's a philosophical question. Any philosopher will tell you. Keep asking why. You'll go down rabbit holes. That's what I'm doing. I'm showing you. I'm walking my talk. Here we are. I saw an anomaly today. I felt hope. Why is it here? It's here because they're forced to realize all this. And what the universe is saying, the hope isn't within your person. I mean, it is for, in some cases, I mean, they hope you'll talk to them, but that's not the kind of hope I'm talking about. The hope is put here by the universe. It like injected it in. It like, oh, even the universe itself, which has been trying to bring these connections together, the universe itself has hope. And it never did before. And she's a fickle old gal, that universe. And she's been pretty pissy about these connections, bringing it around and around and around over and over again. So that's what's going on, folks. All that confusion doesn't matter. There's a rebirth happening. We've got 10 pentacles here. It's unreal. Let's, you know what? While we're here, while I got you all here, let's pull on the Tower. Okay? Let's see. Let's see if it'll tell us anything else. Let's see if that fickle old gal will tell us anything else about the Tower, all right? She likes it when I call her that, the universe. She does. It's fine. We're old friends. Everybody knows me in the 5D. They all know Steve, and they send me people. Jesus Christ. I got one today in the 3D in the real world. Showed up at my damn door. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Another one. All right. Somebody ought to make a goddamn TV show about me is what they should do. It won't even need a goddamn studio. They could just show up here at the house and set up the cameras and wait fucking 2 or 3 days. Let's see here. The Tower. What do we got? The Tower. Why is it here? You want to tell me anything? Fickle gal? Come on. Let's go. Alright. Here we go. Tom Petty, as soon as I looked at this card, Tom Petty's The Waiting is the Hardest Part rang through my head. It rang like I was listening to it with fucking headphones, the Seven of Pentacles. I swear to God, I just imagine this guy's got headphones on. He's listening to Tom Petty's The Waiting is the Hardest Part. Oh, every day, one more yard. You take it on faith, you take it to the heart. Waiting is the hardest fucking part. Fucking yeah. The waiting. Fucking love tarot, I do. Knight of Pentacles, yeah. But he's almost to the end of the journey with all this wasted fucking time behind it. And love reading, pentacles are time. Commitment is time. It's time. Wasted. He had a racehorse, asshole. Should have gotten on the horse. This person is, part of this tower is a woulda, coulda, shoulda moment for your person. Tom Petty's song, The Waiting is the Hardest Part. Yeah, you kind of had to take a lot of this on faith, didn't you, Divine Feminines? You had to take a lot of this on faith, that this person was going to come together. Otherwise, it wasn't wasted time for you. They wasted time themselves not learning anything or taking their time learning the lesson. The Divine Feminine didn't waste time. It's only wasted time for you if you didn't find your self-worth and learn anything. Take the opportunity that was handed to you from all these tarot readings you've been watching, from me or from everybody, the videos you've been watching, whatever, they're talking to each other, all of that. And that's the only time that time is wasted. On the Divine Masculine side, there's wasted time. And I wanted to point that out because I don't want any of my Divine Feminines here to think that their time was wasted. Your time was only wasted if you didn't learn anything. And that's on you. I can't help that. I tried. I have been out here pouring my guts out to you guys. I've tried. Right here. The Emperor, the fucking Burger King, wasting time. There's your time waster right there. Come on over here. Come sit with me they wanted you to come to them. Oh, no, now they know you're not. Now they know, and I saw this in one of the readings today. Now they know you're not. And they got to come to you. 2 readings had a Chariot come up. And I only did 3. Yeah, pow. 3rd card out is the soulmate connection. It's the Emperor. It's unreal. So the Tower is everything I already told you about the soul and the energy, or the message getting to the brain. Yeah, but I also I'm pulling here on how this Tower is why is the DM in a tower? Okay, and the DM is in a tower. Quite frankly. Tom Petty, wasted time. This is sitting on their hands. This is wasted time. They wasted a lot of time, got a racehorse, decided to walk. What kind of an asshole does that? First of all, it's fun to ride a horse. Any fool can walk. I mean, unless you can't walk, I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I don't want to offend anybody. But I will say it is fun to ride a horse. And if that offends anybody, fuck you. But the Emperor right here, they wasted a lot of time being an asshole, being the Burger King, serving bad food. And they knew it. But what the Seven of Pentacles would be crossing the Emperor. They knew it the whole time. They were taking stock on this the whole time. While they were walking, they could have come at you a lot faster, but while they were walking instead of on their horse, they were thinking. They know that they had this behavior, and I saw this in all the readings today. They know. Okay? They've been doing a lot of thinking back. The 6 of Cups. As I used to say in the quickies, they know this Tower is, oh shit, I should have been petting their golden retriever this whole fucking time. They are well aware. They are in a tower, and they know they need to come right. And I'm seeing that in the readings. The Ace of Pentacles. That's a big offer of commitment. And it's also a lot of wasted time because it's a color match. A little bit, same kind of color theme for the Emperor. So they're in a tower by their own doing. And what's happening right now is they're learning some things. And it's bubbling up all the fears because the soul is now able to reach the brain. They're bubbling up the fears and they're all up in their head. We're seeing it in the readings. And there's some sort of inferiority complex going on here. Okay? And so use this reading and everything I told you here with the November overview reading, the all signs reading for November, as you watch your signs as I go through them. It'll help you to understand. It'll help me. I'm doing this. I'm helping myself. I could have just pulled this offline and not showed it to you and so that I know what's going on. But I said, fuck it. I'm going to show it to them. Why not have you study? I want you to know about the connection cycle too. You know, I want you to know what you're into. Like I always say, it blows my mind that people go down the road in a 4,000-pound hunk of metal and don't know how it works. You go 60, 70, 80 miles an hour in a vehicle, and most of you driving your car have no idea how the fucking thing works. You don't even know if it's safe. You wouldn't even know what to look for underneath in your suspension. Your suspension's very, very most suspensions, one little thing goes. I mean, honestly, I do a safety check about once every 3 or 4 months on my car, just because of that. You'll hurl your body down the road and not have a clue how it works. And you just trust a 4,000-pound hunk of metal doing 60, 70 miles an hour. Good for you. Well, you're in the middle of this soulmate cycle. You're going to know how this works. I'm going to see to that. And this is what's happening. The soul, the messages from the soul energy are now getting to the brain. And it's freaking your person out. It is fucking them up bad. That it is. Oh shit. 10 swords. It's over. Oh my God. What have I done? I should have been petting their golden retriever the whole time. I best go get it. 2 cards of I best go get it. She's stuck to the 10 of swords. 2 cards. Page of Wands, Knight of Cups. Yeah. This is one of the best shots you ever had to hear from this person, with the stopgap in place and all the energies and the 10-10 portal energy fading into the 11-11 portal energy and all the planets changing signs and Mars going into Scorpio. It's fucking mind-blowing. And a tower center frame right there. That's awesome. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful to you. You know, it is what it is. I figure you might as well know how all this works, because you're in the middle of it. And if you understand it, it puts your mind at ease. A lot of times we get stressed about things because we just don't understand what's wrong. You know? Think about when somebody's sick and they're in the doctor and you're waiting for the doctor to come tell you what's going on. You're a lot less stressed when he tells you what's going on, even if what he tells you isn't good news. You're still a little bit, you're a gear down at that point. At least it's informed stress at that point. It's good for you to know how this stuff really works and what you've gotten yourself in the middle of here. All right? Something about that 6 of Cups. I'm almost tempted to pull a card on it. Should I? Well, you can always shut off your video if you're sick of listening to me. There's something, I was just about to leave, and I put my finger on the 6 of Cups. I was going to make a joke about your golden retriever again, but that's not it. Just give me a minute here. And notice I threw it on top of the 8 of Swords. Just give me a minute here. You can shut it off if you want. I'm done. This is just extra little bonus. You know, a lot of people complain that my videos are too long and all that. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't mean to give y'all a bunch of free stuff. I'm sorry. All right, here we go. None of my Twitter people do, so you don't have to tweet and say, I would never do that, Steve. It's fine. I know you guys love me. You're out there on the Twitter with me. That's fine. It's always the people who aren't there who, you know, you don't know who they are. I do, unfortunately, but you don't. 6 of Cups. But you can always shut it off. This is just something separate. There's something attached to this 6 of Cups. I touched it. I was going to leave, and it won't let me. All right, 6 of Cups. Why, universe? What is this, you fickle old gal? Tell me what's going on. I want to go on my evening walk. The sun's going down. It's 5:28 here in Los Angeles. I want to catch my sunset out at the beach. I like my sunsets. All right, here we go. Don't mess with me here. Alright. Why is the 6 of Cups here? Why is the 6 of Cups here? Oh, okay, okay. You gave me back the 10 of Swords. Oh, okay. I see what's... Oh, okay. Alright, motherfucker. Oh, okay. It's repeat messages galore. I did a lot of... Oh, it's not. Oh, okay. Well, the Ace of Pentacles is back. You'll understand this more when I pull the bottom card. The 3 of Swords, Kurt Cobain, is here. And the 9 of Wands. Oh, the universe. Before I left, the universe tapped me on I tapped the card. The universe taps me on the shoulder. And it says, wait a second. Crossing Kurt Cobain. Oh, shit. Move that out of the way. Crossing Kurt Cobain. 3 swords is 10 swords. Okay? They... how do I phrase this? Is there? Yeah, I was going to say, is there another card? Because I thought there was another card. Nine Pentacles is the other card. They're afraid they can't bring you a big enough offer. It's the number one fear. The number one fear. I know it sounds like I'm talking about this is the number one card in America. You know, it's not. It's the number one fucking fear on the DM side of the connection. Is that they can't bring you. They can't. You won't. That's not what I want to say. You won't ever trust them again. Does that make sense? You won't ever trust them again. Like they fucked up so bad that it's going to take so long to earn your trust back, and you might not ever. It's like after somebody. I'm not saying your person did this. I have to give you an analogy. It's how I read energy. It's like somebody cheated on you, and you take them back. But do you ever really trust them again after that? It's sort of what they're thinking. It's like every time they go out and they say they're going to meet their friend Ron, you're going to think, is Ron a hot supermodel at a motel right now? You know, you're going to think something like that in the back of your mind always, because they fucked you over before. So why wouldn't they do it again? And that's what they think you might think, and that's what the fear around the Ace of Pentacles is. It wanted me to know that. Because what's happening is part of this tower is they're feeling, and part of this Eight of Swords in particular, because of where I threw this, they're feeling this connection right now. Big time. Big time. And they know that you're the shit. They have been spying, they have been watching, energetically or in the 3D. Either or, you guys are connected. They feel you, you feel them. You improve, they know energetically that you've improved. Their soul, your soul tells their soul, hey, I'm better than you, right? And the truth is, nobody's better than anybody. Everybody's equal. And that's the problem. They've put you on some sort of, on the soul level, they've put you on some sort of pedestal, and it's never a good idea to put people on pedestals, because you lose all sense and you start looking at them with rose-colored glasses. That's why I always tell all of you, I get some people that I talk to on the Twitter and stuff, and they seem to have put me on some kind of pedestal. I tell you not to do that. I'm just a person. I can't help you if I'm on a pedestal. If we're not buddies, I can't help you. I mean, you know, that kind of a thing. It's impossible. And that's sort of where your person, they've put you on a pedestal. And they're afraid that they can't bring you a big enough offer, and it's just slowing things down. It's not stopping them. It's just slowing things down. They're working on it. The energies are working on it. The universe is working on it. The bottom line is, they're coming in. It's here. These three cards, after all that shuffling, came back at the bottom. 10 Swords, which is mind-blowing. 10 Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. They got to hit rock bottom first, and they're pretty much there. I see it with the Tower and the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, the original reading here. That's pretty much rock bottom. That's all of the inferiority complexes and fears coming right to the surface in the brain, and their usual ego tricks of the Emperor, the Burger King, is not working. Nobody's ordering the Burger King food, not even the owner of Burger King. Okay? When you see the Burger King eating at another restaurant, that's kind of what's going on now. It's not working. So, anyway, that's it. That's an extra little message for you. I hope that explains things. They're just not sure that you'll ever really trust them, because they did because now they feel the connection. Now they understand the connection more on the brain level, not just the soul level, by the way. So we're in different territory now. And they're not sure, you know, they know they kind of fucked up here. Yeah, a little bit. She got a falcon, you know. That's the shit right there. All right, that's your reading. I hope this reading was helpful. If I helped one person today, I've done my job. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares. All right, that's it. Stay tuned. Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and probably Libra are coming tomorrow, Thursday, October 28th. 2021 on KSLT 69.69 FM. All right, there you go. Good luck, everyone.